All right, welcome back, guys. And yeah, so last we left off, um, our group managed to ford the river and fend off a troll, which unfortunately, due to the lack of fire in the group, they decided to Spartak off the edge into the river. And Arcus only survived thanks to the Death Ward
And his
managing
own self.
to tank 2 hits meant to kill him.
What
And
was the second thing that kicked in, Garm?
Me being a half orc. I just straight up have a thing that is exactly that same effect.
you can
Oh.
yeah.
Alright.
I can dump it in chat in a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, somebody's chopping wood outside, forgive me.
We can't hear it, or at least I
Yeah.
can't.
I can't either.
But I can only hear like half of what is said, anyways. So
I keep myself muted whenever I'm not talking anyway. So
yeah, relentless endurance is great, and is the reason why we still have Arcus with us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys set off. In the distance, you can see the large keep. You are within 2-3 days.
And we're on the right side of the river now.
And you're on the right side of the river, which is a bonus.
Does this mean that we won't get lost because we can see the keep? Like, if we keep the the building in sight, will we not get lost?
If you keep the keep in sight, that means you're traveling outside of the forest, and which leaves you with no cover. But yes, you can do that.
Like, if our goal was speed, we could bum rush and not get lost by doing that, though.
Yeah, you can do that. You
Alright,
would
awesome.
possibly attract more encounters just because you're out in the open, but it would be quicker in terms of time.
Okay.
So is that what you want to do?
How many days has it been since we met the elves?
You know, I was keeping track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How long? Okay. How long did it take
before
to
the
get to
kids
the
starved to
hut?
death?
It's been 11 days, I believe, since you met the elves on the road.
And it took, what was it, 6 of that or 7 of that to get to the hut? Or
That's in total. So it was 4. No, you guys hurried, so it was 3 days out of the forest.
and then 7 days we've spent in the forest.
Yep.
So
Subsisting thanks to a owlbear.
I think we
to the
should
druid.
Stay on the river side to go quicker, because we don't know how much supplies these kids have. If we don't get to them soon, they might starve to death before we get there.
I mean, so might we.
Yes, but you never know. We might attract another owl bear we can kill and consume.
As long as it's not another troll, I'm sure we could eat it. We should have kept part of the troll.
We didn't, though.
Like, we should have kept one of its arms. We would have had everlasting drumsticks. Yes, Garm, can I help you?
I feel like that's not how that works.
Its head grew back, why can't the rest of it?
But wouldn't we just have the whole troll?
No, not if we kept eating it.
Okay.
Right, that's horrifying. Also, unless you're eating it raw, you are cooking it, which fire.
Yeah, just the part we're cutting off.
I
But
think
anyway.
I think most of us could digest raw meat, actually.
Let's not think about that. You already got rid of it. It is gone. It is in the past.
It's in
If
the
you
river,
give us another
actually.
troll, I'm testing this.
Alright, no more trolls this adventure. Cool.
You're welcome, guys.
Thanks. And that's how you convince your DM not to make you fight a specific monster. Come up with just horrible things. Just absolutely heinous abuses.
Uh-huh.
Disturbing shit that she's like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to answer questions
Our
about
entire
this.
use of the classless system is doing horrible, horrible things
It's
to
true.
the system.
I do put out an unreasonable amount of damage once per turn.
Oh my god. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Also,
All right.
if Arcus is not feeling up to doing the survival-ing, I'll do it. Because I don't remember if you have exhaustion or not.
I just don't think he healed completely.
Yeah.
Constitution save. No, you don't have a point.
Okay. Never mind then.
All right, Arcus, give me your.
Alright. 20. I almost said $20. It's a $20 survival check. Also, for our wonderful viewers at home, I am still pretty sick. So forgive me if I am super fucking spacey. It's gonna get worse in the session that I'm running later today. Good lord.
Also, Warriors of Sehanine is tomorrow again, same time, 6 hours.
Same place.
Yeah. This is gonna be a fun weekend.
Please.
Assuming you guys don't like breeze through this, and then tomorrow I'm just like, right. So next adventure for you three.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay.
Good work.
I'm sure I can work on that.
Honestly, you could just throw more encounters at us. It'd be fine.
Bitched him.
I mean, I still have like there's a lot of encounters in this module. Okay. I'm just gonna get you lost in the forest. That would be bad. All right. So 20 survival check. You managed to move along the edge of the forest and not get lost.
Nice.
Who is keeping an eye on your surroundings?
I
All right, give me a perception check.
Do you need me for survival?
You're giving Arcus advantage by helping.
Okay, so I'm assuming that means that Adora is the only one that could do perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you guys decide that you want to switch it up and not give Arcus advantage, but you've already rolled for today,
we'd like
so.
that.
Okay. So 6. You have advanced quite a bit. And for the most part, thanks to the fact that you're out in it means that you can see if anything is coming, so and you don't really run into anything. However, you're pretty much caught by surprise when a shadow falls over.
Oh shit, that's why we didn't do this before.
And then the two of you that are in the front, like leading, your ears ring with the sudden whooshing of air through the cabin. The sound of an oak creaks and crashes to the ground. And then you see the shadow of a dragon rush
I regret.
above the tree in your direction. You guys don't really have a chance to hide because your scout that was looking out kind of didn't spot the dragon before it got on top of you. And you notice the towering figure of the black dragon swooping down from the sky. Bat-like wings fold onto it. You notice that the dragon has a few missing talons on its front left claw, and one of its horns is shattered. And the dragon goes and roars, "Impudent dolts, leave my domain. The wood of sharp teeth belongs to..." And he's like, stops, looks to the... And then she turns to you and exhales a gout of acid.
She what?
You guys...
Maybe you should just close the window that you're using as your cams.
Yeah, because you cut out for like half of that fucking description, and God, it pissed me off.
Yeah. So
Like
I would turn your cam off.
Or just close the window that you're using to see our cams if you can survive not looking at us.
Yeah, but won't that screw up the overlay?
No.
No.
Not the way it's set up today.
Okay.
All right. I need a dex save from the two in front, Arcus and Rar.
Great. That's
Sorry,
a
I'm working
9.
on it. 14.
Okay. Arcus, you barely made it. So you take half damage unless you have something that again. Okay, cool. So you take 9. Rar, you take 19 acid damage.
No, I don't.
You don't.
Mm.
You take 9.
Kerr, you're still cutting out.
I'm
telling you, just
don't
close
know
a
what-
period. It's very
I don't know if that's actually going to help much.
well. We'll
but
see.
we can...
Well, we'll find out.
Yep.
Science.
All right. And after doing that, she like shakes her head again and then flies off to...
Nope, didn't help.
Great.
So switch servers, Garm?
Yeah, sure. Like, we're getting most of it, just...
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec.
Well, the dragon ran away at least.
But why?
And welcome to US Central.
Wait, who be duped?
That's Craig.
Yeah, he gets
No.
kicked every time we change servers.
Yeah.
No one loves you, Craig.
Yeah, we're
Or
not
Craig.
going to use him for this anyway. Don't worry about it.
All right.
The only thing I'd be using him for is trying to go, like, squeaking and typing noises, and I'm not fucking doing that on 12 hours of audio.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Right. So how much did you guys get?
For what?
Sprayed acid at us. Impudent dolts, get out of my forest. It belongs to me. And then
Twitchy.
she blowered at us and ran away.
Yeah, she got really, really twitchy for some reason.
She seemed to forget her name at one point.
Belongs to...
Yeah. Some
Alright.
other shit's fucking her up.
Can I insight that if she did forget her name, or if like she looked like she was being psychically called
yeah.
somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Can I too? Because that was weird.
I rolled an 11.
13.
Garm's dying, but he may or may not roll
Sorry?
insight later.
Insight?
Roll an insight
Okay.
to figure out why the dragon went off. 17.
Okay. Rar and Adora, you're not sure why she trailed off, but something seemed to be bothering her, and I mean, she didn't even say to keep fighting. Blah, the acid, and then flew off again. Arcus, there was something odd about what the dragon was doing. It almost seemed as if it was like being interrupted by someone. And the way that she tilted her head and everything seemed as if she was listening to. And you realize that it was hard to tell because of the time of day and the fact that she was coming in from above. You could swear you saw a shining light near.
Shining light near what? Sorry.
Why are we having so many technical issues today?
Yeah, this one might not end up podcastified just because of this.
A shining light by her head.
Oh boy, that's terrible news for a party that didn't build very much into melee. Or range, rather.
Pi, you're muted.
I'm kind of ranged.
Oh boy.
I'm short ranged.
Okay. Well, we should bust ass for the fucking Citadel while she's distracted.
Yeah. Which way did she fly?
She flew towards the keep.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Well, y'all know what I was thinking.
For what it's worth, our mission here is not necessarily defeat the dragon.
Right, we have to find the chapel?
Yes, we have to find the chapel, rescue the children, and optionally also get the
Tom.
the grimoire.
Yes, the grimoire.
All right. So you guys continue on your way. And
And we frown, yes.
Adora. That night, you guys did not have any. Well, you did have any. Before we continue, during the night, can you all give me con checks?
Okay.
All of us?
Yes.
21.
Okay.
17.
19.
All right. All right. Adora, during your watch, you actually give me a perception check.
11.
Okay. You don't see anything, but are startled from your like half dozed state with a cheeky howl of glee that awakens your companions.
A howl of what?
Glee. You the rest of the other two of you open your eyes just in time to see a phantasmal blue fox bounding away into the undergrowth. As it pads beneath the undergrowth, you notice its three tails and the trail of blossom and petals that seem to erupt in its wake.
Neat. I'd like to check and see if I still have my weapons.
Yeah, is anything of mine missing?
You and Arcus, you realize that the blade's gone.
God, I fucking hate Faye.
Like the elven blade.
Yeah.
The elven blade, yes.
Is my necklace still around my neck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which way did it go?
It is running off into the forest.
I'd like to run after it.
Yeah,
as soon
I'm
as
following.
I realize.
All right.
The wee jackass stole my sword.
I will, in fact, leave them behind if I need to.
All I can think of at this moment is screaming, "Swiper, no swiping."
A little bit, yeah.
Oh shit, it's cute.
It is so pretty.
Damn it! Damn you, artist! Why you gotta make it cute and likable?
It is so pretty.
Man, where the fuck is Jesus? This is something they'd want to capture.
I want to capture it!
I just want to hug it.
I want to appreciate it from a respectful distance because foxes are scary. The art for
Unless
this
you get
one
them from a breeder.
was by... I have to cough, somebody please read that.
Raul. Pie, please.
Raluca Marinescu.
Thank you.
Also, I am so sorry if I butchered your name. You do very good work, though.
Thank you.
Okay, Pi, I need to know how much, like, how far can you go in a turn?
If I use my movement and dash, I can make it 80 feet in a turn.
80 feet. Okay.
Wait, can't you use your action to run as well? So move, action, and bonus action dash.
Oh, can you? Guess that makes sense.
Yes.
So double. Oh. Then 120.
Okay, this is gonna be a short.
Get back here, you wanker!
All right. So the one thing going against you is that this is difficult terrain because forest is thick as fuck,
And you're big.
and you are a rather large creature. So why don't you give me a dexterity check to see how quickly you can make your way through the forest?
Dex check, not save, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then 12.
Or actually, it could be an acrobatics check.
That's the same thing.
Okay. 12. You're quick, but this is a forest. You're not really used to running through a forest, and you keep getting snagged on things. So while you're pretty fast, I can reach this thing in a 6 seconds flat, leaving everyone. And this ghost is right in front of me, and you pull your hand out to grab it, and you get caught on a branch, and you see this thing disappear into a tree in front of you, making you almost slam straight. And you quickly look around and go, where'd you go? Luckily, because of its blue glow, you see it 60 feet ahead of you come out of another tree. It turns around. It like lifts its butt up and like wiggles its tail in your direction.
This bitch! My
Are you
teammates
still-
can probably hear me screaming, "That's cheating! You can't teleport!"
We're just following. Like, I know that Rora's gotten ahead of us, but Rora's leaving a pretty clear path through the forest. So we're running after Roar, but
That's
we
fair.
can't see Roar. We just see Roar's destruction.
Can you guys bonus action dash as well?
I can't.
I can.
Okay. Then you possibly could catch up to Rar. Give me an acrobatics check.
Which one of us?
Arcus.
That's me. That's a 10, Dungeon Master.
Okay. You do not actually keep up with Rar because you too are having it with the forest. All right. Second round of the chase. Rar, why don't you give me an acrobatic?
Alrighty. 13!
One better.
I'm just gonna keep testing it until I meet it.
You keep running after this thing, and you're kind of keeping up with it even as it cheats and goes through the tree, but you're not going fast enough to actually catch up to it. And you swear this thing is actually like just going slow enough so you can keep track of it. And it is, I mean, it's a fox, but you can absolutely tell this thing is left and enjoying this immensely.
I don't doubt that in the least.
Give me acrobatics check to see how.
I mean, I will point out, I'm the only one who can't bonus action dash. We are so split up right now.
But they're basically like, because of their acrobatics checks, half speed.
17 acrobatics.
Okay. You're actually moving at full speed, not half speed. So you do half catch up to them at least. I'm not sure what your full speed would be.
60 total.
Yeah, they're going at half speed. Rar is still ahead because of, he got a head start, but not by much because the woods are stopping otherwise great speed. What about you, Marcus?
I'm still trying to chase.
Yep, give
this
me an
shit.
acrobatics.
Okay. I don't know why the fuck I am. This is... Clearly, my doubt is setting in. That's a 4.
Yeah, I think you got caught in a brush. And are probably going to lose a turn extra. Okay. Rar. This thing is fast. And it is playing with you. Are you just going to keep running after it?
Is it occasionally looking back to see if I'm following it, basically?
Yes.
All right. Since we were basically asleep, I did not have any weapons or shield out.
Mm-hmm.
While it's not looking at me, I would like to run up a tree and hide.
Okay.
Also, if you need our speeds or half speeds, there you go.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. Give me a stealth.
Stealth. I'm so stealthy with all of my what is that? Damn it. With all of my 90 inches of height, I'm super stealthy at a 10.
Right. Let me just...
Don't judge me.
Let me just... Okay. So you run up the tree and go all stealthy like and be like, ha, the ghostly fox is gonna have to look for me. And the fox jumps out of the tree that it had teleported through, stops, looks around, doesn't notice you, sees like a leaf fall, and it looks up right where you're like trying to be stealthy up in the tree. And it actually starts to, in a way that it basically drops the sword because it opens its mouth.
How far away is it?
You've been more or less keeping track of it, so you're about 30 feet away from it.
I want the sword.
What are you gonna do?
How tall is this tree?
The trees in here are pretty tall. You probably went for one of the bigger ones, so you could have run how. You have to be able to stop somewhere, or else you fall. So, and you're. Did you run up? Like, did you move thing before running up, or did you just run up at the beginning of it?
To get closer to it, and then like, oh wait, now it's turning around, then run up. So maybe like used 1/3 of movement to go up, 2/3 forward.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you're about you're about 30.
Yeah, I kind of just want to run at it and see if I can grab the sword before it notices. This isn't likely to happen.
I mean, it already spotted you, and this is its next turn, but it does pause to grab the sword. An acrobatics check.
This will go great. Oh shit, 21.
So you're like, at least you made it laugh so that it had to pause long enough to grab the sword, and in that moment you dash back down and close the distance with the fox. As you near it, you leap forward onto the creature to pin it to the. Just as your arms close around the creature, it vanishes, leaving you a burst of fragrant blossoms, grabbing the sword.
Go in!
You hear a coy yip from across, and looking in its direction, you see the fox, tails wagging joyously, and it like nuzzles at a bundle on the ground. It pushes the parcel, then looks you dead before disappearing once again in a puff of petals.
Never challenge fox to tag. I'm gonna go towards the bundle and then wait for my party in a little heap.
Okay.
With a sword victoriously sticking up in the air.
Did you do it? You got it? Where's the fox? Where is it? Where are we?
I don't know, but I found a bundle.
A bundle of what?
I motion towards it with this tiny little sword.
I'll go towards it and look to see what this bundle is. What the hell is this thing?
I give Arcus back his sword. I don't know if Garm's back.
Ah, excellent. I just got back.
Okay.
He was bringing.
I flew down from a tree and leaped on top of the fox. Fox teleported but left the sword behind and then pushed a parcel towards me. So I'm laying on the ground panting with a sword and a parcel.
And I'm opening up the parcel.
Excellent.
All right.
Also,
you open.
Sorry.
Sorry?
I was just going to say I'm envious of your soup pie. It's a good fucking idea.
Oh. Inside the pack, you find weapons. A warhammer, a great axe, a pike, a longsword, even some bolts.
I take the long sword. It's mine now.
Was
it's
it
pretty,
mine?
I'm guessing.
Was it yours to begin with?
Do I recognize it?
No, actually. These are made of wood, stone, and they are carved with like sylvan imagery, and they look very, very pretty, but like very almost rudimentary, but at the same time, they look like slightly magical.
I will take the long sword and the crossbow bolts. Bolts.
Go for it.
I don't have much of a use for any of this, frankly.
All right, then. I get the rest.
All right. Those weapons count as +1 weapons?
Yes.
Nice. Karu, are they just like regular +1 drag it from the thingy?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any more of those candy thingies? Adora?
I have a couple. I've been kind of keeping them safe in case we needed to bribe more Fae.
I'd just like to keep the fox on the good side, because that sucker can run very, very quickly.
Fair enough. I'll take out one of my few leftover candied meat pieces, bring it up into the air and wave it and be like, hey, Fox, if you're still around, here's a prize for winning the race against Roar.
Against all of us.
Listen, I was chasing after you. I had no plans of being able to beat that fox.
Okay, that's fair.
And I wait to see if I see the glowy fox show up.
You don't You don't see the glowy fox, but you do hear a yip.
I will take that as you will come and get it and place it here. And I place it on like a clear, I brush off a rock I find and place it on there so it's not in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, after that, you all managed to actually get and do get the benefits of a long rest because of the
Praise
earlier
be.
rolls. Also, I did not save it because we don't really use minis, but the module does come with Trash Mob minis version of the fox, and it is adorable. I'll drop it in the words.
All right.
It is meant to be printed out, so.
Ah.
Oh my god, yes.
That is wonderful.
Trash Mob minis are amazing.
Wow.
It's so cute.
It is so pretty.
That's an adorable art style for the mini.
Yes.
Also, it looks very mischievous.
Which is how it's
You mean Faye?
Yeah.
They also made one for the dragon. Unfortunately, because it's meant to be cut out assembled, it's kind of hard to show on stream because it's got wings and stuff to put on the sides.
Anyways.
But yeah, that fox is cute. All right, so you guys all have your rest, and you're not quite sure where you are because you ran a lot in the...
A lot.
But there's a pretty clear path that our buddy made.
So if we go back just straight, we could do that.
You broke a lot of trees, I'm just going to say.
Is that what you want to do? Do you want to backtrack?
I mean, if we can't figure out where we are, we're going to have to.
Assuming we can't see the keep, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, your other option is I could run up a tree 120 feet and see if I can find the keep from there.
That could work. You want to try that?
Sure. If I can't see the keep, then our plan B is go back the way we came in.
Okay. You go up the tree. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy. I found a tree. That's a 9.
You found... Okay. You go up the tree and you're not sure if they're like, you see trees. You notice what looks like a cloud to the south. You're not sure if that's the keep, if that's just a cloud, or what.
All right, I'll go down and tell them that there's either a keep or a giant ass cloud in that direction. And I point where it was.
How about we head in that direction? That's probably the keep.
Yeah, sounds good.
And it'll be faster.
Okay. Give me your
25.
I am so glad I'm not prone to spitting out my drink when someone happens to, roll a nat 20 on their survival check.
Me too. That's very specific.
I mean, if she did that every time someone rolled a nat 20 in this group, she would have ruined her keyboard a long time ago.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure at that point she'd just wrap it in plastic wrap.
Yeah, she'd ruin the keyboard one out of every 20 rolls.
Yeah, and I'd already have my books back in my room because I'm not going to let that happen. She keeps like 4 of my books in her room.
Scoundrel. Girlfriends, am I right?
I know, right? Taking her stuff.
All right. Adora, why don't you give me your perception?
7. Better than yesterday.
How did you miss the whole damn dragon? Bitch is about me not finding the tiny ass blue dragon in the middle of the fucking night.
But you missed the whole ass big black dragon in the middle of the day.
I'm trained. I'm proficient in perception. I've just been rolling shit today, guys.
Well, guys, if you want to help her with rerolls, just donate 5 in my account and my like team leader thing. And then she can re-roll stuff like perception checks that roll shittily.
So it is funny when she does fail it.
Okay. Right. So you make your way through the forest and nearly actually you rolled a nat 20. Arcus, you're in the lead, aren't you?
Yes, Dungeon Master.
You lead them in the direction that Rar mentioned seeing the cloud. And just as like the forest is starting to get a bit sparser and you can see, and you're looking a bit high because you just spotted what looks to be the mountain area where the keep is. And you realize that what the cloud was is the precipitation of a waterfall, which you can hear in the distance.
Neat.
Huh.
And then you're like, there's a sound that's a lot closer than the waterfall, which is still, about a day away. But closer yet to you, you hear a clanking sound and the yapping of small creatures.
Oh god, chihuahuas.
The true nightmare of this campaign.
Clanking.
And peering through the trees ahead, you notice a band of kobolds headed in your direction.
Oh my god.
There's a hobbling elderly creature leaning heavily on a walking staff, leading the pack. Behind it, you see several of the other kobolds carrying what looks to be a battered old rowboat, but it's filled with something that catches the gloaming. What's
It's filled with something that catches the gloaming?
the gloaming? The dusk.
The what?
The dusk.
Okay.
That's a way cooler word than dusk.
Yeah. It's probably... That's our word of the day. Gloaming. It means twilight.
Gloaming is the lowering light of evening.
Oh, it's reflecting the...
Yeah,
Okay.
it's reflecting the last lights of...
Thank you, Bedhome.
Thanks, Bedhome.
So, what do we see?
Kobolds carrying an old rowboat and being led by a really old-looking kobold holding a staff.
Are they going to or from the keep?
They are going towards the keep.
God damn it.
We were told that the kobolds were working separately or for the dragon.
We know nothing about the kobolds besides the fact that there were kobolds. That fey dragon dropped that on me as he was leaving.
Right. I didn't remember if we heard it from the elves or not.
Nope. It was the fey dragon that dropped it before he disappeared.
Okay.
Karu, would we know that kobolds tend to work with dragons?
Considering you're a dragonborn, I'll give you yes. You probably are aware of the fact that kobolds really like working for dragons.
So they're not going to like that we're here disturbing the dragon's new home.
Do we see a chapel anywhere?
Do you what?
Do we see
chapel.
a chapel?
Not from where you are.
I'm going to point out, if we don't fight them here, we'll have to fight them later.
With the dragon.
With the dragon, not to mention, if kobolds are moving into this area, they're probably going to start searching the area around the keep, including the chapel.
Yeah, alright, let's go kill the old man and then the rest of them.
Wait. Do you speak the language of the kobolds, Adora?
I speak Draconic, so if they speak Draconic, yes.
Do I know if kobolds normally have special languages or anything?
I think the closest would be Draconic.
Like, do they traditionally understand Draconic?
Depends on the kobold.
Okay.
A lot of them do just because they like,
working for them.
Working or, yeah, other creatures. So they likely do know Common and Draconic, just dragon adjacent.
What time of day is it?
Dusk.
So, Adora, how would you feel about trying to take control of a kobold group?
I don't think it'll work, but I can try to lure them this way.
I was gonna say, could you at least get them off guard and then we could surprise attack them?
Possibly. Maybe.
Because I too, like Arcus, don't want to fight a giant horde of kobolds. But if we could even split them up a little bit, or get the surprise on them, I think that would help.
I can attempt. Maybe. Possibly. Karu, how many of them are there?
Give me... Actually, how close are you guys getting to...
Arcus isn't the one in front, so...
Mm-hmm.
How far are they when you notice?
Because you guys were still in the forest line, and they're like outside of the forest line, like they've already made it past the forest area. But yeah, my question is: are you guys trying to hide and getting as close as possible within the forest line, or else? Okay.
Yeah, in the forest.
Try again, Kurt.
Stealth check for Arcus.
All right. 12.
Okay. How?
All right, let's do this. You had a -2.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. So you go close to the edge and you start counting them. And then you notice that the old man is staring directly at you, and he points this like little wand he's got that he's been carrying aside from his staff. Points it at you and goes, "Intruder!"
Can I shout it from, because it's not like I have sneak attack anyways. I'm gonna shout from where I am in Draconic saying, "We are not intruders!" In Draconic. Try and get them to pause, at least. Maybe.
Oh no! He's cute too!
It's the old man.
He can pat tall things with his staff.
Kobolds are really tiny and we're really tall. I don't think so.
The guy in the front, the kobold in the front, kind of like, at that, kind of tilts his head to one side and goes, "You're not?"
No!
Art for Kashak is by Henrik Rosenborg.
Also, thank you for giving us all the artist names. We appreciate that.
As a group mostly full of artists, we very much appreciate it. He's got holes cut in his hood for his ears. Or horns, maybe?
Horns.
He's also got a face on his crotch.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Dora's gonna walk out from her cover.
Yeah, do they see all of us?
Sorry, what was that, Pi?
Do they see all of us? I assume so.
If you depends on how close you were to the edge of the forest, and if you were stealthing or not.
Well, if we were talking to the party, I'd probably say pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't notice stealth until he found the group, so.
Okay. Then yeah, pretty close. They have stopped, but you notice that the ones that were carrying the rowboat have like put it down on the ground and gone for weapons, but they're all like paused because no, not friends, allies. Yes.
Are these four the ones that have the rowboat?
Yes.
Okay. What's up with
They
this
just
dude?
place it down on the ground. He was the rear guard.
Oh, okay.
So Adora, what are you doing?
Walking a little forward so they can see I'm a dragonborn. Really hoping that they're not bothered by the fact I'm a silver dragonborn.
Oh shit, I never healed from the long
We
rest.
had a long rest, yeah.
Yeah, you guys had a long rest.
We're not here to fight.
The rest of the kobolds are kind of like hesitating and looking at you and then looking back at their leader, and the leader's kind of looking you up and down. And in Draconic, you're here to pledge alliance to the dragon?
Yes, I am. We can be allies.
To be fair, we all look like creatures you'd find in a dungeon.
I mean, that is true. Have you looked at us? Most people think we're monsters. They attack us on sight. It's so rude.
Give me a deception check.
21. Have I mentioned that most of the skills I are proficient in have to do with talking or perceiving or inciting? I have athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, perception, and persuasion.
That's a lot of skills.
That's also why you're jack shit useful in the forest. I got you.
Yes.
What?
The leader kind of like stops, straightens himself. I'm Kashak. Who are you?
I'm Adora.
I am Arcus, the Daring.
What do you bring?
Sorry.
He's talking in Draconic. Do you talk Draconic?
Oh, sorry. My B. I do not talk Draconic.
Nor do I.
Well, you do hear Adora go like, blah, blah, blah. So you can still introduce
Arcus, the Daring.
Rawr. Can I help you too?
I love you, Pi.
What do you bring as offering to the great Duskbringer?
You know what? Adora's gonna bring out her sword. So she can technically have her weapon out, but she's showing what she's offering.
You're showing the +1 weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's going to turn to look at the others and be like, show what you wish to offer to the dragon. Hey, it's a way to have our weapons out without causing alarm.
Kashak kind of looks them over and is like, they're all right. I mean, sure, maybe. And he like grabs like his hand behind him and he pulls out you know that thing that's sticking out of his pack and the black thing with the gemstone?
Mm-hmm.
He pulls that out and it's a wand. And he goes, "This is my tribute. Far superior."
Oh, yes, that is absolutely superior. But that's why you're the leader, right? You have the best gift possible to give.
Yes. I'm the leader. You're the
Yes, we're the followers.
Give me another deception check.
20. This is apparently where Dora shines, just lying through her teeth.
Uh-huh. Okay. Kashak is like, nod, nod, nod. Yeah, yep, that sounds good. Well, we're on our way to the keep. You come with? Part of the procession.
Adora will look at the others and be like, what do you say? Shall we follow them and join them to travel to the keep?
Yeah, definitely.
Pike, you're muted. Yeah. Yes, we will follow you. Let us go to the keep.
Very well. You three, powerful, strong. I mean, have your two friends carry our other offerings. And he points to the rowboat.
How full does the rowboat look?
Yeah, does it look like it's something Roar could carry on his own?
Like, how much does it look like it weighs? I have a great idea.
You could probably carry it on your own, Roar. With
Adora's gonna just chuckle slightly, motion to Roar and say, Roar here is so mighty, he can carry it on his own.
The kobolds kind of like move away from the. You're pretty sure the rowboat is the heaviest thing in the thing. As I'm guessing the three of you approach the kobolds.
Yeah.
Yep.
You take a glance inside the rowboat, and it's got gold, silver, and copper pieces. Some brass goblets. There's a mirror, a shield, and what you're pretty sure are 2 potions of healing sticking out from the coins. It's also filled with a heap of other worthless junk that just happens to be, but you're pretty sure is just making it heavier for them to carry because it's like shiny rocks and shit.
Yeah, but they're trying to bribe a dragon, so they get all the shiny things.
Yeah. And like they were struggling a bit with it, but 4 kobolds were carrying it. That's fine. But they look very happy to not have to keep carrying it.
Roar, would you like to demonstrate how powerful you are in strength?
Yeah, let me just check something. Alright.
Roar just moves a bit to give Roar some space.
So, carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. And large creatures can bear more weight. Tiny creatures can carry less. So they're small creatures, right?
Kobolds are small creatures, yes.
Okay.
They'd probably come up to your knee.
Yeah, probably. Yours too.
Probably half between my hip and my knee, because you are a foot taller than me.
That's true. Double the. Alright, so you can push, drag, or lift a weight up to twice your carrying capacity, which is 480.
Horrifying.
After that, it drops your speed.
So without dropping speed, you can carry 480 pounds.
And if we drop my speed, I could walk at the same pace as you guys.
True.
That's horrific. I'm gonna look at Adora. Rar smash?
Dora just faintly shakes her head.
Rar! I'm gonna just carry this on one shoulder like a fucking keg.
Behold the mighty roar.
And all the little kobolds are just like, ooh, and some are just like jumping up and clapping. Yeah, they're about like the tallest is like 2 feet 4 inches.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Kobolds are tiny. You know this from Amorous.
Yeah, but I thought that was just because she was like a baby.
No, she was an adult, remember?
Yeah. She was technically. Kobolds just age faster.
Right. Why are they cute?
To make it harder to kill
Alright,
them.
then I guess I'll be over here carrying this rowboat.
Remind me, I'll link you
See,
some.
you
Alright,
have
so you guys.
a throwing weapon for later.
Oh god.
That's really heavy.
Throwboat.
That's why I wanted to know if Rar smash.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. So you guys like join the procession and keep.
Yeah. Adora is going to go close to Arcus and be like, try and keep close to the leader.
Okay.
Because she knows that Arcus has sneak attack.
I sure do have snack attack.
So basically, guard the leader because you guys are big and strong.
Yeah, we will assist in guarding the leader. We are horrible people.
I want you all to know, when shit goes down, I'm just going to use this weapon and sweep it across the 5 next to me.
Oh, we know.
Oh, I kind of figured. And we'll focus on the leader before he has a chance to register what's going on.
That's tactics.
Okay.
You're horrible.
You horrible beast. You join the procession of kobolds, and it's pretty animated. You know, they're like singing and jumping around and stuff, and Shaq is all noble like walking and like leaning on his stick. It was already like twilight when you guys encountered them, and now that you've joined them, they continue traveling until later than you guys normally travel because they seem to know this forest a lot better and don't mind traveling by night, and also this area is not as densely forested. But eventually they, because they figure coming up to a dragon while it's sleeping is probably not a good idea. So they're going to wait until morning and approach the keep by the dragon can see them coming and give them a proper
Dragons realize that kobolds will just do whatever they say. They're useful minions.
Oh, absolutely.
So they give gifts.
Which is, yeah, why the kobolds are like, yeah, we'll wait for morning and you know, not upset the dragons so that the dragon will say, welcome, welcome, come be my minions.
Yes, upsetting the dragon bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they set up camp for the night?
And they start setting up.
I would like to sleep. Wait, if we want to kill them all, now's like the optimal time.
Yep. We know where their camp is. We can see where their leader is. We wait until they fall asleep.
Hans?
Oh my god, we're awful.
Are we the
We're
baddies?
the baddies.
In this instance, we are absolutely the baddies. But I don't want to fight a bunch of kobolds while we're going to have to deal with a dragon.
Okay. So the four of the ones that had been carrying the rowboat climb into the rowboat after Rar is instructed to put the rowboat down, which I guess you do.
You cut out Car.
Do you put down the rowboat when instructed to do so?
Sure, it's not like I can't pick it up again.
Okay. So you put it down and, like, yeah, for the four of them, just climb on top of the mound of treasure and like curl up right there to sleep. And two and the others just like curl up around the bottom. You get the idea. Kobolds don't really and bother too much with regular camping shenanigans. They just curl up in positions around. And Kashak looks to the three of you and goes, "You watch, keep us safe, right?"
Yes, we will keep you safe.
Give me a deception check.
Wait, I can't speak Draconic, never mind. When I set the rowboat down, did
14,
I see
fuck.
where the potions of healing are?
Oh my god. We're the
14.
bad guys.
Deception versus a 4.
Pi, give me a perception check.
Sure. 18.
Okay. You have dark vision, right?
Yep. Dark vision, 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah, so you spot where the potion. They're not necessarily underneath the four that climbed on, because one of them actually curled up around one of them. The other one is against the side of. And Kashak, not very, very confident that you will protect them in case, other bad things from the forest attack. And he sets down his beside the rowboat and curls up to go to.
In the rowboat too?
No, beside the rowboat. He put his pack on the rowboat. So what are you guys doing?
So the start of this fight is absolutely Rar flipping the rowboat onto them, like, while we stab the shit out of Kashak, right?
Kind of figured.
No, it's me saving the potions first and then flipping the rowboat.
Oh yeah.
True enough.
God, we're
But
such
yes,
assholes.
we are the worst, and oh god, I feel so bad for these kobolds. They trust us. But they're going to become dragon minions, and that's going to be bad. And we can't let it become dragon minions, so. Oh, fuck. Okay, so.
Yes?
I would like my party to know that if I surprise a creature and hit it on my first turn in combat, I deal more damage.
So do I.
Okay.
I get 2 attacks on my first turn of combat.
Okay.
And if it's asleep, isn't it? If we hit it, it's considered a coup, isn't it?
As long as you manage the sneak attack, basically the stealth round, yes.
Yeah.
But you're probably going to manage that. So you're all waiting until these guys. How long are you waiting?
I mean, honestly, we could wait an hour or two and actually rest ourselves a bit. Just relax.
Thank you for the follow, Curse of Sebs.
Nice.
Like, we don't have to do this immediately. We can wait until they are actually well asleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you all rest.
Basically a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And now we begin the great betraying.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this? Do you want to put them in position how they're sleeping then, Karu?
So we have the 4 in the boat.
Yes, we need it.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me. How big's a boat? 2 by 2?
Hold on, I'm looking for a boat.
Oh, okay.
To all our viewers, I apologize. We are not good people, these characters, apparently.
No.
But we're also level 3, so fighting this many kobolds with pack tactics, we would die.
Two of them are in the boat.
I mean, they're also probably piled on top of each other because they don't give a shit.
Yeah. They're like on top, and then there's a couple on the because more than 4 do not fit in the rowboat comfortably. But they're curled up and they're tiny, so yeah. All right. So what would you like to do, murderers? Oh, first of all, give me stealth checks to see if you actually manage to surprise these.
21.
This is where I'm probably going to fail, guys. Just saying. Oh, wow, 20. Oh, okay. Okay, wow. Hi.
Oh, sorry. Stealth.
So the average is 20.
Amazing.
Poor motherfuckers.
They're sleeping, so they have a -5 to their perception.
So they have a -1. We could have actually failed that.
No, the max they could have gotten was a 13.
Wait, couldn't we just leave?
Yes, but then the dragon gets more minions.
Yes.
I want those healing potions.
Oh my god, okay.
I mean, we could just steal the healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's just go kill everybody and then go rescue the kids.
And then get pincered by a dragon in the front and kobolds in the back.
Oh, baby. Alright, who wants to murder first?
Well, I mean, you and I are going at the same moment.
Alright, murder.
And technically, they're surprised, so their first round, you guys are all going first, so...
Oh.
I got 20.
Did Roar grab the potions first? Because they're pretty asleep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna... I am gonna just roll both of my attacks at once, because I do get 2 on my first turn.
Are the 2 of you using all your attacks on
I mean, honestly, no, I'd probably be here, and if he goes down, which he's probably going to, I'd turn and attack the next kobold.
Yeah, it's
okay. Arcus, well, both hits. You literally cannot do.
Right.
Because Kuz do max damage.
Alright.
Yeah, you slice this. Adora, you do the same with yours.
Yep.
And my rapier is going against the one to the left. That's an 8. I somehow miss.
That misses.
Maybe I feel ethical quandaries deep in my soul.
Yeah, technically you have advantage because he's incapacitated, but a 10 also misses.
How? How did you miss?
Ethical quandaries deep in my soul.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's romantic.
Roar flipped the boat, didn't he? on top of 4 kobolds.
Roar was going for the. Did you guys wait for the potions to begin?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You're pulling one of the potions out from a curled up sleeping kobold. So give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
$10.
All right, let's see if this kobold.
Nope.
Nope.
Thank God he's asleep.
Yeah, he was like curled up around the potion, and you're just pull it softly.
You grab a rock to switch it with the potion, so they just hug the rock instead.
Yep. All right, so you have your attacks?
Yeah, what do you want me to roll for using the boat?
What do you want to do?
I want to use the boat as a weapon.
Are you gonna like flip it over top of these 4 kobolds?
Like, I guess some are on top, and there's like this one that isn't.
Uh-huh.
So you should have come on this side.
So I'd like to take the rowboat and basically swing it against this guy.
Okay. Give me a
strength.
I mean, I guess smacking on his head would also work.
You can do it, Roar.
I mean, this is definitely strength because this is a fucking heavy.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. You swing the. It's an awkward weapon, but he's asleep, and you basically plaster the one on the ground. And for the 4 inside.
Oh. So wait, are you flipping the boat and using your sweeping action to hit that kobold that's outside of the boat?
Basically, as I pick it up, kind of put it to the side, and then smash it with the side that's got the kobolds in it. Hit kobold with kobold too.
This is a tricky situation. I'm gonna give the kobolds a dexterity save to basically go flying instead of, getting because you're swinging this thing and they're on top of it.
And it would be funnier if they do that.
What? So there's 4 kobolds on top.
One flies out.
Would they have disadvantage because they were asleep?
They're all sleeping, yes. They have disadvantage. So the first one goes flying. The second one is dead. 2 go flying, and 2 die. So we're just gonna whee. Those guys are alive. These are dead.
Karu?
Yes.
So as this is happening and I see 2 go flying, I still have my movement. Would I be able to move?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I have 10 extra movement speed on first turn because of Gloomstalker. So I'm going to go over here.
Why do we travel during the day?
And I still haven't used my second attack because someone killed a boss guy in 1 hit.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Oh.
Right? So, what's your second attack?
14.
14 hits. There's another dead kobold.
What's the other D10 on the side for?
Ignore that. That was, for some reason, instead of programming one-handed and two-handed separately, it did.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So at the end of the 6 seconds, there are 2 awake One is busy screaming because he's just seen all of this happen. The other is a bit disoriented because he's prone on the ground, not quite sure why he's not in the boat anymore. I'm not gonna roll initiative just to see who goes first. We're not gonna bother too much with battle because this is gonna be over very quickly.
I just feel really bad. We're the bad guys.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so you guys go first.
Yep.
They were not quick enough to react because there's just blood and dead kobolds everywhere, and
I mean, we could just grin at them and say run.
Actually, you know what? I mean, I could do one thing. Adora's going to look at the other two kobolds, grin as she raises her sword, and say, "This dragon is ours. Run away and never come back here." In Draconic.
Give me an intimidation.
Would I have advantage in this moment? 22. And yes, I did. I thank you.
Okay. These guys are terrified. They look like they're going to start running in the opposite direction of the dragon. Do either Arcus or Ra attacks?
No, I'm just gonna let this happen.
Yeah, because I have no idea what Adora just said.
But they look terrified.
Besides, I can catch up to them if I need to.
Yeah, it's true. Kobold only has 30 feet movement. All right. The two kobolds run for their fucking lives back from the direction.
Well, time to loot corpses. What was on Crotch Knocker's back? What was on Crotch Knocker's back? He's got a knocker on his crotch.
Okay.
I am so sorry for the artist at this moment.
No, that's what they put in chat. This one has a genuine knocker. You find it at doors, he repurposed it.
Yep. So what does Crotch Knocker the Bold have on his back? What's the wand thing?
You guys know shit all about magic.
That's a good point.
But it is a wand. It's basically black, has kind of like a spidery motif and a purple gem on the tip.
I'd like to hand it to Adora and be like, this seems like a you thing.
Adora takes it. It's like, it's magic. Karu, can I figure out anything else about this?
Technically not yet, but you could try trying to attune to it to see if it's an attune item, and spending.
Try that.
You basically can spend a hour or so of just playing with it and trying to figure out what it does.
Yeah, I'll do that once we finish looting everything else.
All right. So the contents of the are a bit spread out now, but among the useless crap that was inside the rowboat, you do find 12 gold pieces, 28 silver pieces, 72 copper, and some other stuff that I will write down so I don't have to
Thank you.
And a boat.
And a free boat.
Oh my god, we could just get Rar to push us in the boat. Pi, you're muted. I can see you disapproving of me.
No, I could just put you on a rope and carry you behind me. Tie a rope to the boat, hold on to the rope, and just keep walking.
According to the writer, this is darker than this encounter usually goes.
No, really? Really? I am so sorry, writer.
I mean, the kobolds went flying either way.
We let two live.
I think there's a Doctor Who quote about, like, how, killers let themselves get by.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've seen that one, yeah.
I know that one. I'm thinking of that one, too. Don't worry. It's, yeah. Arcus, Roar, each of you should take a healing potion.
Brass goblet.
A goblet.
Oh. I'm like, are those like kobold goggles?
So 4 gold for each of us.
You guys are rich.
Healing potion is 2d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adora said to give.
Yeah, Adora doesn't get any.
Nope. 9 silver for each of us.
How'd you get 9?
It's 9.33333333.
Repeating
And
your
20,
course.
24 copper for each of us.
Mirror. Shield set with blue quartz stone.
And then the other shit we can split later. But
do you use a shield? Wait, you said your magic thingy-madoodle-bobber was on your shield, right?
Yeah. My focus is on my shield.
Okay. Then, while you take the hour of poking the wand, I'll probably poke at the shield just in case it's magical. Though I don't think it is.
Is it the price that gave it away?
No. It was because it was listed last.
Okay. Alright, so you guys finish your long rest in the vicinity of the dead kobold bodies.
We're horrible.
I mean, we'd move away a little bit from the wreckage.
Yeah.
You know, when we're walking the next day, I could just put the rowboat on top of us so that if we go out in the open again, the dragon doesn't see us again.
Yeah, but instead there's a random rowboat in the trees.
I mean, you guys are pretty much past the tree.
Fine, a random rowboat in a field.
Well, I mean, if you're going to put it that way.
I can use this wand. It is a wand of web. 7 charges. While holding it, I can use an action to expend 1 charge to cast the web spell. Which, let me just point out, has a better DC than my normal spells.
Nice. What's the web spell do?
I believe difficult terrain. 20-foot cube, difficult terrain, lightly obscured. Creatures that start or enter during turns make dex. Failed save, restrained. Restrained creatures must use an action to make a strength save. The webs are flammable. Anything in the flames, when the web goes up in flames, it's 2d4 fire damage. So yes, all that stuff.
Damn, son. Kara says she'll BRB quick.
And don't worry, the trivia does not interrupt our game. We actually enjoy it.
Yeah, it's always nice to have creators in the chat.
And also, don't worry, we are apparently very good at not doing what encounters are supposed to be done with.
No one's cut the bridge before.
No one's
Yeah,
cut
we
the bridge
had one
intentionally.
one module where we were supposed to go across this really, really, really long rope bridge. And partway through the bridge, we got ambushed, so we cut the bridge ropes. And apparently author goes, I've had a couple groups playtest this and nobody ever did that.
Also, we had to go back across the bridge. We didn't realize it at the time, so getting back was kind of difficult.
It was more difficult than it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what we did.
We did a Cyberpunk 5e hack where I solved a problem by blowing up a vintage, Korean War era US Army Jeep. I miss that thing.
Karu doesn't have wells in her games anymore because we've done things she didn't expect with those.
She goes, this town needs
very
a well.
sparingly.
Because otherwise, how will the town get their water? My character goes, I can breathe in water. I would like to go through the well and find an escape route. Because clearly the water came from somewhere.
You didn't breathe the water. You just don't have to breathe.
That's true. I was playing an undead.
But yes, anyways, Carter's back. Yay!
I am indeed back. All right, so you guys have your long rest. Some with possibly a bit more heavy conscience than
not by much.
The next morning, the keep is ahead of you. It is still some distance away, but it is within sight. And you all have to kind of go around the area to find out how to get up this mountain. But I'd say by probably around 1, 2 in the evening, you have come around the mountain area and can actually see the keep.
Ooh, that's very pretty.
Damn, that looks freaking cool.
So you emerge from the area that you were going around. You see the stream that flows thick and fast here, and the sound of cascading water echoes against the tree wall. Striking up for the sky in the center of the clearing is a magnificent boot. How do you pronounce that? B-U-T-T-E. Is it really?
I think it's butt.
Cool. The sides of the rocky outcrop have eroded over time, and from the flowing water, the appearance of a sitting raven. A waterfall surges down from the top of the butt and pours into a loch halfway up the cliff face. Standing before the loch is Ravenglade Keep, a remarkable feat of elven architecture, barely visible through the spray of the fall. The wooden fortress is decorated with spires, twisting towers, and masterfully carved wood. Where the loch overflows, the water passes beneath the keep and out over the edge of the cliff, falling another half mile to the. Despite the majesty of the scene, it's clear that the keep is damaged. A gaping hole in the central roof marks the point of Duskbringer's attack. And also, that is some damn good artwork.
This is another piece by Relica Marinescu, whose name I hope I got correct.
And she is an art treasure.
Yes.
Confirmed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I found the chapel.
Technically, I'd say you can't see it from the ground because of the angles. Yeah, you can see it in the picture.
Oh, we can see the keep.
Yeah.
We were told the chapel was near the keep.
You weren't actually told where it was. You were just told that they were in the chapel.
Okay.
You're looking for a chapel. You're not quite sure where it is. This thing is 800 feet high.
How are we getting up there?
It's all right, Carl. That's unfortunately a very good question.
Yeah.
So the keep is halfway down it. So the whole butt area, 800. At 400 is where the keep is, and then you've got, but it's basically cliff.
Apparently, it's Butte.
Butte?
I don't know. That's the pronunciation Google gave me, was B-Y-O-O-T.
Okay. Better than butt, definitely.
Well,
Boat?
if people lived here, there had to be a way to get where we need to go on foot.
Yeah, there's got to be some way to get there.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try and be as stealthy as possible, because there's still a dragon somewhere around here, but try and skirt the area and find a way up.
Okay.
If you're curious, I'm still carrying this rowboat.
Oh, okay.
You're still carrying the
boat.
Okay. All right. So you guys start walking around and looking for, how do the elves get up to their keep? There has to be. And sure enough, you after a short search, you find that hewn into the cliff is a stone stairway that heads up to the stairs. Look pretty precarious. They're damp from the spray of the falls and covered in moss. You can also see that here and there's destroyed wooden rope bridges that span across the gaps between sections of rock. They seem to have been recently shattered, because you can see the remains of them at the base.
Does it look like they were burned by acid?
Give me an investigation check.
I'll aid you.
Do you want to do it instead? Never mind. Oh, wow. 19! I rolled as high as I possibly could.
Yeah. Yeah, they're burnt by acid.
Hang on. Sorry, I'm checking something.
It's all right.
Hey, Karu.
Yes.
How much of a gap is there between where the bridges should be? Like, distance-wise? Is it 10, 15, 20 feet?
You guys, you want to climb up the stairs and figure that?
Oh, we have to climb up the stairs to get to the bridge.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, but yeah.
You could probably see the first one from the bottom. The rest are kind of hard to gauge from the bottom.
Okay.
The first one seems to be 15-foot space between the separate pieces of stairs.
Okay, that's interesting, because wand of web makes 20 cubic feet of web. Could we use that for bridges?
Would we get stuck to it?
Yeah, you could use that for the bridge. To make a bridge.
I have a feeling this might be why this specific wand was put in. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was for combat. Like,
okay, I'm gonna say acid.
A flying dragon.
I have 7 charges.
I'm just saying, we need it on the ground to smush it in the face.
Could be both. I have 7 charges.
And maybe we could try it.
We could try it. If we can't figure out another way to get across, it's an option. It would matter on how many bridges have been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is, those webs would kind of announce our presence.
That's true. I could also hold the boat out and you guys could walk on it. What?
I will point out the boat is only 10 feet long.
Oh.
So it does not bridge the gap.
I mean, if it's only 15 feet, as long as I have enough running distance, I can make the jump.
Yeah, but it's one thing to like hold the boat. It's another to hold it over.
I mean just run jump
and have someone jump across it.
Yeah. Back again, sorry.
It's all right. We're coming up with terrible ideas to cross a 15-foot gap from damp, slippery stairs to damp, slippery stairs. So we can check out the busted-ass bridges.
That is a classic problem.
Yeah, there were bridges. There aren't anymore. The dragon broke them.
Yep. We looked. They've been eaten away by acid. So our suggestions are leap across, make webs using the wand of webs, and try and use those as bridges.
That's about it so far.
And try and use the boat as a half-ass bridge.
I like the webs idea. Or web the boat in place.
There's more than one bridge that's been broken.
Okay. I like the webs idea.
Yeah. I guess we'll try that one.
Yeah, Kari, if we go up the stairs, can we see how many bridges were broken?
Give me a perception check.
I also have a way worse variant on jump across that we could do. Web the other side and catch yourself in the sticky webs.
Oh, I will admit I am making bridges more for the ones who can't make the jump, because if you get stuck, it's a dex, and I suck at dex.
Yeah.
So
and this is a lot harder than crossing the river because you're going up as well. Mm-hmm. So there's that. There, as far as you can tell, there seems to be 5 gaps you have to get past to the lock area.
5?
5.
Do we see any signs of the dragon? Because if we're in the middle of this area between jumps, we're fucked.
Or if we're stuck on a web.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, there's no sign of the dragon.
Do we see the chapel by this point?
You can't see it from the angle.
Okay.
All right. Then we keep going.
You're at the base of the waterfall, so...
All right. Anyone else have any ideas besides web?
Nope.
There is one thing that catches your eye as you're looking around. You notice what looks like a strange crevasse waterfall.
Why is it strange? I would like to find out.
Yeah, if there's a second secret way to get in, I say we go check there. It would make sense for a keep to have more than one exit.
Okay. You go behind the waterfall and notice that, yeah, there's this like one area behind the waterfall on the rocky face that looks like there's a shadow darker than you'd expect from just a wall. And closer, you realize there's a narrow gap leading into darkness.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
How is that going to affect movement going into a narrow gap? Half speed?
Well, at least the very beginning is a pretty tight squeeze for you large folks. But squeezing past the gap, you notice that it opens up afterwards, and there's a second stairway leading up from inside the cliff itself. This staircase is filled with dust and cobble. Does not seem to have been used for ages.
Makes sense to have more than one exit. Let's go.
Too bad I like my plan. Probably Arcus.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what order are you guys ascending the stairs?
Probably Arcus, Rar, Adora.
That works.
Unless Adora wants to go second.
Actually, I'll go in the middle because you have better movement.
Have reach.
Yeah, Rar has more movement than I do.
Okay. Rar, give me a perception check.
Damn it.
Rar has better perception than I do, possibly. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes.
24. I don't like being in the back. I'm paranoid.
You volunteered. You must suffer.
All right. The three of you start climbing, and Rar, you are paranoid, and it's like, this is too easy. It's safe. A dragon doesn't fit in here. You're gonna get all the way up to the keep with no problem at all, and you're sure there has to be some kind of trick or something to mess this up. So you keep like glancing over your shoulder, and you realize that at one point, before the stairs completely do a round, and you're still expecting to see like the light of the waterfall and everything coming from the entrance of the gap, there's a moment where the light is blocked. And then you can see the light again, but you're like, that's not, you weren't expecting the light to like disappear like that. So you keep an ear open, and as the rest of you are going up the stairs, you could swear you hear foot coming from behind you.
I would like to put my shield behind me. And what do I have? Is this like a winding staircase or?
Yes.
When you go up, are you walking clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise.
So going down, that means it's easier to use your left hand, I think.
Going down, yes.
I mean, all right, halt.
You call out halt.
I stop. Look back at Rar.
Who goes there?
You hear like there's a pause where your companions are both like, what doing? And then you hear a voice from around the curve of the stairs going, that says, you really shouldn't take these stairs. And moving into sight is an elf. You recognize him as one of the elves that hurt on the trail to Bel.
How?
He got up to us. He knows this area better than we do.
I'm glad I caught up to you. If you go up those stairs, you're likely going to die to the spiders.
I will be honest. I would rather fight spiders then walk out in the open with no bridges and a dragon possibly going to fly overhead.
Those are no ordinary spiders, I can assure you. We are warriors, all of us, and we have never been able to clear them out completely. It's why we don't use these stairs.
Then how do you suggest we get up?
How the heck did this guy catch up? I do not trust him.
Do you want to roll an insight?
Yes. Because even if he does know this place better than us, he was still going slow as hell because of the injured lady. 7. Squinty squoo.
Can I insight as well?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
20.
4. Glad I showed up.
Okay. He seems earnest as far as most of you are concerned. Adora? He's hiding. He's nervous about you guys going up these stairs. And you're pretty sure it has nothing to do with spiders.
What exactly is the issue with these spiders?
They are large.
Have you seen us?
Danger.
Have you seen our weapons?
Giant, poisonous spiders.
I think we'll be fine.
Uh-huh. We thank you for your concern, but I think we should be going now.
I mean, honestly, if you're that concerned, you could come with us. More people to fight against these spiders. Or you could get fucking honest with us and tell us what's going on. You have 3 seconds or I'm gonna cut you down.
Well, probably 6.
Start talking as I pull out my sword.
And I scoot out of the way.
3.
Fine. I'll help you. I'll go first.
You're not leading the way. Because you're lying to me.
He kind of glances at all of you. And then turns to start running down the.
Does he actually look like a warrior, by the way?
Yeah. He's got a short.
A shit?
Hey, Karu.
Because I'd like to do subdual damage and attack him if he's going to actually run away.
He thinks he's out of range. Did you have a weapon out?
Not the... Let's see, which one's versatile? Warhammer can be used one-handed.
Yeah, because this is tight quarters as well.
Karu?
Yes.
Can I pull out the wand and cast web in front of him? So if he wants to run, he's going to run face first into 20 cubic feet of webbing.
That's
blocking his way.
That's great. Give me an initiative roll.
Don't we need a token for that?
For just the roll? No, it'll just won't show up on. I think maybe.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
I got a 9. Fuck! I rolled shit.
Oh my god.
It's okay. He rolled shit.
I rolled a critical fail.
He's like, wait, I can't trip down the stairs and then just roll down the rest of the way.
No, he's gonna roll into 20 feet of webbing.
Yeah, he turns to run, and you're like, you were ready for the possibility. So you like quickly pull out the wand and shoot the webbing out, and I don't think he even gets to slow down. Does it have a save for getting trapped in the web?
It is a DC 15 Dex.
Okay.
But it's 20 cubic feet in that hallway.
Yeah, so he can't. I'm just checking if he actually gets entangled.
Yeah.
Okay. So he rolled a 20. So he stops himself short of the web, but he realizes that like there's no running. So he stops short. Like he has to pull both hands out to the side to like grab onto the walls to not fall into the web. But he manages not to get restrained by the web, and he turns around to the three of you, and there's something feral about his expression as he turns around, like realizing he's.
I could have gotten him.
Are you going to talk to us now? Without lying?
What are you gonna do?
You really want to ask that question? Why are you here?
Some heroes. I am the chronicler of the warriors of Sehanine. This is an important part of our history happening. I followed you to chronicle retaking of the keep. Though I'll be honest, I've been having my doubts about how you three are, considering the actions of last.
Yeah, honestly, that was a bit fucked up. But anyways, we can't take back what happened. But why shouldn't we be coming this way?
Because there's something up there I would rather no one see.
You better stop being vague. Because those webs are there for an hour now.
What? Are you worried that we'll run into the library? I'd like to see if he twitches, like if there's a hint of, hey, this is where the grimoire is.
Give me.
I have no idea what she has me.
Inside, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. I see nothing. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you don't see anything, but he just like looks at you kind of. No.
Alright, chronicler guy. We have a whole bunch of things that we need to do. There are children we need to save. The book we need to find. Are you gonna help us or be kind of whatever the fuck you're doing?
Or am I gonna push you into the web?
It won't kill you, you'll just be stuck.
Exactly.
Fine. My lab is up the stairs.
What exactly are you doing in your lab that shouldn't be seen?
Experiments that my brothers would not look at.
Does this have anything to do with the dragon?
With the dragon?
The dragon that attacked this place. Would your experiments have
No.
anything to do with that?
No. I had nothing to do with the dragon. The dragon just happened upon us. And honestly, I am upset. And I am upset about the fact that most of my people are now dead.
Okay, next question. Why haven't you gone to rescue the children? You seem to be at least able to get around here without getting caught. Why aren't you assisting children instead of following us three around?
I'm only one person, and I've only been following you, and that's what's kept me safe.
Have you seen how we've been traveling? It hasn't exactly been safe.
Also, do you know how
Yes,
to get
well,
to
you've dealt with everything you've run into.
Do you know how to get to the chapel? Because that's, again, starving children we need to save.
Well, if you have... The stairs lead to the keep. You would have to go down from the keep, back up through the dungeons, into the keep, and then out to get to the...
Still better than dealing with all the broken bridges.
Safer, too.
Mm-hmm. So we're still going through this tunnel.
Fine.
Maybe if we don't see anything in the lab, you didn't see anything in the dark.
As long as you're not, like, sewing kids together into one giant kid, it's not really our problem. You're not
like
doing that, right?
Problem.
No, of course not.
I'm inciting him. What the fuck is going on with this dude? Like, he's doing some fucked up shit that apparently followers of Sehanine wouldn't like.
23.
I know. He can't be, like, sewing kids together. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but he could be doing other things.
Is he sewing kids together?
Adora, you're not sure, but he's... There was... Arcus, you got dangerously close to actually pinpointing what he was doing.
Oh, God damn.
Close enough that he was like, of course I wouldn't do it. Not kids. Gosh, what do you think I am?
Oh, it's just kids that makes it messed up.
Yeah, only adults you can sew back together.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out Moon Petal and I'm going to stab a motherfucker.
He sees you grab Moon Petal. He's gonna try and dash past you.
Good luck.
Oh god, this is gonna go. Yeah.
Can I try and trip him? He's gonna have to go by all of us.
Sure. Rar, you're in the back, so he has to pass you first.
Oh yeah, but I won't trip until he's, further away.
Okay. So you see him start moving, like rushing you three and trying to like move to the side. The staircase is not exactly 5 feet, but it's pretty close to 5 feet wide. So it's a tight fit. But he seems pretty. So he gets past Rar unless Rar is doing something.
So my range won't kick in until he's at, let's see here, 5 would be at Adora, 10 would be at Arcus. My range doesn't actually kick in, like he doesn't leave my...
Leave it?
Leave it until he leaves Arcus's square.
So you're round 3, basically.
Yeah.
So
I'll
it's
be like,
Adora first?
Yeah, I'll be like, whatever.
I want to try and basically, this is so dumb, but whack him with the flat of my blade. Like, he's given my height compared to his, I could probably try and whack him like right here with the flat of my blade as he walks by and just boom.
Like aiming for his head?
But with the flat of my blade.
Right.
I don't want to take off his head or anything. I just want to maybe leave him with a big welt.
Okay. All right, so you swing your blade towards his face.
Probably giving him a heart attack.
You're aiming for his head, and suddenly his head there.
It's an illusion.
As his whole form shifts. And Arcus, you're at the back with your sword ready. What's coming at you is suddenly not an elf. It's a wolf that's going to try and slip right under your feet.
And I hate when that happens. Alright. So am I attacking it, or?
Are you?
Yeah. 23. Let's fucking go, boys.
Wait. Okay.
You have an ally beside you.
Sure fucking do. Does that hit?
Yes, that hits.
That's 12 damage from magical weapon.
Oops. I actually don't have a map for this one.
Is this the fucking druid? I hate you, Fruit Fly.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm just wondering if this is the fucking druid.
This is definitely a male. The druid was a female. Alright, so how much damage was that?
12.
12. Alright. He manages to slip by underneath your legs, but you manage to hit him. And he takes some damage. He is going to continue running up the stairs, but he had to pass the lot of you. Rar, are you still taking as he leaves your reach?
Yeah, but I'm still going to try and do some dual damage.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bonk.
16.
He looks worse than the first time you. Not that you can tell, because now he's a wolf and elf, so it's
That's true.
But he's leaving blood, and he's gonna continue running up the stairs. So if he does nothing but run, that puts him 30 feet ahead of Arcus.
We're running, right?
Not 30 feet, because he double moves. 75 feet.
Wait, is he a circle of the moon? Is he able to double move, or was his?
Or is that just a wolf thing?
His speed in wolf form is 45 feet.
Okay.
Well, I'm more asking, can he double move? Was his shape shifting an action or a bonus?
Oh, it was his action. Like, all he did was move, action, dash. But he was behind you, so he had to get 15 feet. Was you guys, and then the rest he's going. So, what would you guys like to do?
Follow!
I guess chase him down.
I mean, we have to go upstairs anyway, so we're going in the right direction.
That's true. All right. Are you guys letting Rar take the lead?
I guess.
If Rar wants to, Rar's faster than us.
No,
and has the reach.
That's fine. I got reach. I can attack from the back.
Yeah, but we gotta.
But he's so fast, is the thing.
Oh.
He's moving 90 feet per round.
Yeah. All right.
We need Rar to go first. You can get ahead of him.
Here, Poppy.
All right, Chase, and your movement is 120, right?
Yeah, if I do nothing but move, it's 120.
But move. Okay. So you'd catch up to him probably in like 2 rounds. Like
Something
on
like
the
that.
second round.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys rush up these stairs. You at no point have you used light, so this place is dark, but as you go up, the walls start to like reflect light, mimicking a night sky full of stars. It almost looks like there's like stars glinting in the stone of the wall.
Cool.
And the higher you climb, you start to hear some sounds from ahead that you think is maybe it's just this, maybe it's something else. You're not quite sure. But Rar, just as you're catching up to him, you see this bound into a chamber and head towards the back of the chamber where you see a cage.
A metal cage?
Yes, and there is something inside that. And I'm going to put you guys on.
All right.
As soon as
I was like, I really hope he doesn't have prisoners in there. Now I kind of hope he does, because that means he can't sick them on us.
Fuck this guy, by the way.
Oh, yes. I think I found the other baddie.
I don't know why you guys are trying to, like, do subdual damage and shit. Just kill him and sort out whatever stupid crap he's got after that. We had no problem fucking killing an elderly kobold in his sleep.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about that, because that was fucked up. Listen, we might be having regret.
And besides, this guy was the one who offered to pay us in the first place.
Karu, I would say Adora is the slowest out of this group.
Oh, I thought it was Arcus. Sorry.
No, I am the one who can't bonus action dash.
Right. All right. Okay then. Just in case you guys can't find it, because this is a big map. Can you all see?
Yep.
All right, cool. So y'all rush into this place. It's it looks like it used to be a gathering room. But besides the fact that you can hear this growling and movement from this cave, you also see arcane and alchemical implements covering the. You notice. This looks like arcane workshop, if anything. And the wolf melds back into a more humanoid form just as Rar is rushing towards him. And that's what he looks like.
Goals.
Hybrid wolf human form.
Oh.
And let's roll some proper initiative. Why is...
Guys, I'm super smart. I don't think he's a druid.
Well, my initiative makes sense. Since I was in the back.
He goes first.
Oh, fuck.
All right. He shifts back into hybrid form, and you see him reach for his pocket, grab a key, shove, and open it.
Click.
And then he steps back. No, you stay in your cage.
Oh, I'm sorry. He does what?
What was that?
He does what?
He opens the cage.
He grabs the key, opens the cage, and backs up.
Wait, are these 5 or 10 feet? Squares.
They're supposed to be 5. I'll fix that. Give me a second.
Because if he does that, he's leaving my range.
He doesn't know that.
I mean, he should at this point, but he's kind of dumb.
I mean, he's panicking.
Also, I would have time to switch from one hand to two hand or not.
While you're running, I'd say sure.
Okay. I don't have shield out, but oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have time to switch weapons, so it would still be Warhammer. And that's a 16.
16 hits.
You stupid mofo, get down. Bad dog.
You slam your Warhammer into him as he tries to retreat, and he goes down.
I fixed it, guys.
So that's his turn. Arcus.
Alright, time to go kill a motherfucker. Wait. No, he's dead. What the fuck is
I'd still be trying to do some dual damage.
Okay. Arcus, you see the wolf goes down, and I am going to double check the hybrid goes down. As he goes down, he reverts back into elf form. And from inside the cage, you can see a feral-looking hybrid wolf-human slavering, basically getting ready to pounce out.
Alright, I'm going to approach it cautiously, and I'm going to put my weapons away as I get close to it, and pull out a piece of the owlbear meat that we have from earlier, and just approach it and be like, hey buddy, everything's okay, alright? We're not gonna hurt you. Just be cool.
Just be cool.
Just be cool. Okay. You do that. We'll see how that goes. Are you gonna hold anything, or are you just gonna hold the piece of meat out?
I'm gonna hold the piece of meat out.
Okay.
Can I roll animal handling to try and convince him that not to kill me? I mean, look, I've got animal handling, I've got persuasion. I don't care which one you want.
Yeah, I think this would be a...
Okay. Well, that's a 5.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn?
I guess.
All right, Rar, what do you want to do?
I'd like to see if he's actually dead.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine. 13.
You hit him pretty... He's not dead, but he is very much unconscious. And probably, I mean, you did say you were going for subdual damage.
He's gonna have a nasty lump on his head.
Oh, yes. But yeah, he's out cold.
Well, he'll take a while to wake up. I'll just stand with my... I'll just stand around with my hammer and see what's gonna happen next.
Okay. All right. So this thing doesn't seem to really understand what you're saying. It eyes the meat. It eyes, and it just rushes forward to attack.
All right.
All right, so it is going try and bite the hand holding the 11 does not
Correct.
hit you. So it grabs onto the meat instead of your hand.
The dream.
And it just like starts like shaking it from side to side. And it's to grab your arm. That's for 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Adora. You're muted.
There's a thing attacking my ally. So I'm just going to double move and get here. And that's all I can do.
All right, well, 5's out of the picture, so I will just delete him from the order.
All right, time to try and knock a motherfucker unconscious. I would like to try and knock him unconscious with Moon Petal first, I guess.
Okay.
I have advantage, 17.
17 hits.
So that's 20 of trying to knock him unconscious.
20.
Do I successfully knock him unconscious?
No, he's still conscious.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna try and knock him unconscious with my rapier next.
Okay.
Again at 20. For an additional, what is that, 12 plus 23 points of knocking him unconscious.
You don't get sneak attack the second. Oh, it's just
Colossus. That's Colossus Slayer.
Colossus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, sorry, how much was that? 23?
Yep.
Yes, for a total of 43 trying to knock him unconscious damage.
Whew. And if he was a normal person, he would have gone down. He's not, however.
Unconscious? Why are you unconscious? You should be unconscious by now.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep!
This thing is hardy.
What? Oh my goodness. Please sleep, weird dog. Yeah, alright. Alright. It's nap time, pupper. I'm going to attempt to subdue it. Bonk.
Yeah, that hits.
19.
That hit.
For 6 bonk.
Can I just
6
say,
bonk is not enough to take out this dog.
For a second, I read bludgeoning as bonking damage.
That's not even the same letters, bud.
I know.
I'm still gonna call it a win.
Please change it to bonketing.
Oh, I am.
All right, anything else? Okay. He's still gonna go for Arcus, because Arcus has the meat.
I thought I tore it out of my hand.
He's gonna try. Sorry?
I thought I tore the meat out of my hand.
Oh, yes. Well,
I mean,
now
But you had it.
Yeah, you're
made
made
okay.
of meat.
Does a 15?
Sure does.
Awesome. Can you give me a Constitution save?
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay. So that's 16.
Okay, you're good. Take 3 piercing damage from teeth.
All right.
And he misses with his claws because he's trying to. Adora!
Time to go to sleep. $17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And this is subdual damage. 14 subdual damage.
All right, you finally slap him with the flat of the blade, and he finally slumps to the ground.
What the hell is going on here?
This one doesn't change back to an elf.
What's going on here? Anyone have any idea?
Anybody have a sack and some rope?
I have rope, yes.
Do you mind hog tying the weird dog?
You might be better at it than me, but
I will hog tie the weird dog.
there's the rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look around this room.
Carter, would you like me to give you a knot making roll?
Garm, you sound like death.
Yeah.
Don't do that to your voice.
I'm not doing anything. This is
No, I meant laugh wheezing. That didn't sound good. I'm gonna assume you take your time and tie up. You're tying up the one that still looks like a wolf, humanoid wolf. Okay. I will also point out that there is still like the cage with a key in it is open there in the corner. Just
We could just put it in the cage and lock this.
Well, that's what I was gonna put 5 in.
Yeah, I mean you do have 2 things.
Yep.
While you're tying
same cage.
While you're tying him up, give me a
I'll
for
find
our
out what the fuck. You cut out. We don't know what roll.
That's not how my name's written. I almost said pronounced.
Okay, cool. You tie him up. What are the
I'm gonna search the room.
Okay, and Rar?
I'm sticking 5 in the cage and making sure he doesn't have anything useful on him.
All right. 5 on him. I mean, he's got like some scrolls and whatever you'd expect from a. He also has a short sword, and that's
nice.
about it.
Those are going in a bag on the other side of the room, and I'm making sure that he doesn't have the key or anything he can magic his way out of this for.
Take his component pouch.
He doesn't seem to have a component pouch. Okay. So, Adora, you're looking around and trying to figure out in this area.
Yeah, figure out what the fuck he was doing.
Okay. There's a lot of like notes and stuff.
Oh, can I write a note and place it where he can't reach it that basically says, "Guy in the cage, been doing creepy experiments on people." I think.
There is definitely paper and pen and ink.
Right.
Adora, it takes some time to piece together, but there's enough information here that the notes tell you that what he was doing here was studying lycanthropy to start off. And not just studying lycanthropy, but trying to find a way to perfect lycanthropy. He was looking for some kind of way to make like a perfect lycanthrope.
Perfect how?
According to his notes, what he considered perfect was basically having the power of the wolf taking wolf form. Apparently, he was to make invincible warriors.
Does it say where he's getting these werewolves and like if there's more of these people, if they volunteered, if he captured people, like where was he finding his
How long do you want to spend looking at these?
I mean, honestly, until someone tells me to stop, I'm curious.
How long do the rest of you want to spend in here?
A hog tie dog. Tie dog mouth. Take book, go.
Okay, so Adora, you don't have much time. Give me an.
I mean, I'll help because all I wanted to do was shove him in the cage, take his stuff, and then write a note.
That's fair.
Okay. So I have advantage?
Yeah.
That doesn't do jack shit. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Amazing. Yeah, you can't tell because like his notes are kind of all over the place, but
I will fill a bag with as much as I can then. I will sort it out later.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Dog Kid in a sack on my back. Also, I'm gonna drink my healing potion.
He's not a kid, by the way. He's an adult.
Uh-huh.
Though I guess for you guys, everything looks like a kid because you're all giants.
But yeah, I'm collecting like books, papers, things with writing on it. Anything that looks like it could be like fill up my bag with all the evidence and take away all
one
his research.
One of the interesting things you do find as you're like stashing things that look incriminating in your bag, there's several vials of what looks like besides some syringes.
Looks like what, sorry?
Blood. Vials of blood.
You know, I realize it's less horrifying since he's not a kid, but I'm a little disappointed it's not a kid. I was gonna adopt Dog Kid.
Yeah, no, this looks like an adult.
Oh.
Dude, if that was his parent, I think you could still do it, and the kid would be better off. Or the youth.
Should I smash the vials of blood?
No.
But
what if they fix the thing?
He's not trying to fix it, though.
I'm saying, what if someone else can fix it? Like
okay,
the druid,
fine.
Who says that they can fix the whole forest. If they can fix a forest, they can fix a kid.
Okay, I'm just going to start putting other things in my bag and as much as I can.
All right, so you're not taking...
I'll take one of the vials of blood.
Okay.
Whichever looks fullest.
Mm-hmm. The other thing you notice is that, like, the other side of the tunnel seems like a collapsed wall.
So this was a dead end?
Is there any way through it?
Do you want to check?
Yes.
Yeah. Because if there's a way through it, it'll be faster.
Yeah, give me a perception if you want to look.
Or what? If what?
Investigation.
Perception, then. 21.
12.
I'm considering the ethical dilemmas of Werechild.
Well, I mean, you could always take Werechild to safety.
Yeah, I think that's the play. Or at least to the druid and be like, hey, I brought you a weird dog, dude.
We can't heal. Here you go.
I hear you have a production of cats coming up. This is close.
Adora, do you like look all tactile in terms of like looking to see where there's like either a secret door?
Yeah, that and like I'm a
like
dragonborn.
Tap, tap, tap.
I'm trying to see if I can smell fresh air.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure you smell like fresh air and stuff, and you start tapping, and then your hand just goes through the wall.
Guys.
I'm right the hell
I
here.
lost my hand, apparently. Look.
Hey, it's magic again. I'm gonna go try and walk through the wall.
Same here.
I mean,
All right.
Yeah, just wave stick through the wall. Ah!
And we're all dead.
Oh lordy, hello.
You wave your hand through the wall.
I don't think you actually need to carry Dog Kid with us. Like, we're not
Is
gonna
this a
forget.
dungeon?
Yes. You come into what looks to be the dungeons. The cell door is open, and you go through, and there seems to be a set of stairs going upwards.
Is this the desk?
Yes.
Is there anything on or around the desk? Just quick look, open drawer if there's a drawer.
Nothing of interest, no.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's head upstairs.
Yes, let's go up these stairs.
Maybe quietly.
Yeah,
Even.
the staircase. Yeah, the staircase leads up to a trap door that is currently closed.
Closed or locked?
I'm gonna go up and figure out which one of the two it is.
Sorry, what was that, Gar?
I'm gonna try and open the trap door.
Okay. You open the trap door. Are you guys trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
All right, give me some stealth.
25.
Damn.
8.
Wow.
12.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
God for
Arcus,
Arcus.
you're the one that's opening the... And what's on the other side, we'll have to find out tomorrow, because we're getting close to the 2 o'clock, and we're gonna go on so we can set things up for the next stream.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.